Hey everybody, be here with Echo Through Me with another review. Today we're going to review Tom Clancy's The Division. The Division is developed by Ubisoft and its subsidiaries, as well as Red Storm Entertainment, and is published by Ubisoft. The game is currently available on Steam for the price of £39.99. The Division sets the scene that after a Black Friday gone wrong, a devastating pandemic sweeps through the city of New York until it becomes a trash-filled, violent wasteland. Society collapses into chaos, and that's when you, a Division agent, are activated. The Division is a third-person, over-the-shoulder cover shooter with a strong emphasis on team play and tactics, set in an open-world interpretation of New York's Manhattan. It has a strong focus on PvP and multiplayer, and is a large publisher's take on games such as DayZ. The Division broke Ubisoft's single-day sales records and continuing to suppress further milestones. Ubisoft announced on the 15th of March that The Division is not only the company's best-selling game, but also had the biggest first week ever for a new game franchise, generating $330 million globally in the first 5 days. The first thing I have to say about the world is it looks absolutely stunning, while still being able to produce a decent FPS count with everything on maximum. Graphics performance will obviously vary from PC to PC. As you walk around the city, you do get the feeling a lot of time was spent dedicated to creating a miniature replica of New York, with some amazing incidental details scattered over its environments. Despite this time, it seems a lack of real immersion, and can sometimes feel hollow. This is possibly down to the lack of other players and many options for interaction with environment, or possibly the lack of clearly defined routes as you would find in linear shooters, but also the lack of complete freedom of movement as you would find in other open world games such as GTA or Just Cause. As with most games of this type, we have a main storyline driving our mission system, but also find side missions popping up as we walk around the world, giving us the opportunity to earn some more experience points and potential loot drops. The lighting and effects from the likes of foggy backdrops really are stunning to look at, as well as snow falling and settling on your character. Probably one of the best looking games I've ever played. However, at the same time, as stunning as the tower blocks and broken cars look, it can get very repetitive and boring over time, and for a game marketing itself as a pseudo MMO, this could be a huge problem. While the combat system is initially fun, the lack of proper hitboxes really started to grate on me. If, for example, I were to shoot an enemy in the head in Destiny, its head would likely pop off. However, in The Division, I simply get a number pop up next to the enemy, telling me how much damage I hit it for, in a similar fashion to Borderlands. For me, that kind of damage system should be left to proper fantasy setting MMOs, such as Black Desert and World of Warcraft, rather than in a game where bullets hitting someone in the face should kill them, and it sits poorly with the ultra realism presented elsewhere in the game. Similarly, I found myself pumping shotgun shell after shotgun shell into enemies for them to simply develop some kind of leg limp rather than drop to the floor, as one would expect. The NPCs in the game do, however, have some superb AI, being able to track and flank you at every given opportunity, and when playing with others you're able to do the same to them, keeping their attention while your mate sneaks around and takes them from behind. This is a redeeming feature of the combat system, and goes some way to making up for the damage sponge enemies. Whether that feeling lasts over 50 to 60 hours of gameplay remains to be seen. On top of this, the controls for moving into and out of cover can be a bit unreliable sometimes, leaving you exposed at the worst possible moments in a game that can at times be brutally hard. The menus and inventory system are well designed but do take a little getting used to, and here again I kind of feel like The Division is trying to be a typical MMO with its gear and DPS scores, which again for me takes away from the realism of a shotgun simply being a shotgun. So, in summary, The Division is a fun and stunning looking game, but issues with the combat system and trying to be something it isn't, taking away from its realism. I feel, for me, The Division would be fun in short stints, but may get boring as you rack up the game time overall. If you like games like Gears of War and Destiny, then this game is for you and is worth the purchase price of £39.99. I give The Division a 4 out of 5. So that's it guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please drop a like and hit that subscribe button for more game related content.